Good morning everybody, welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Tuesday the 17th of October 2023 and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have some astrology for today. We have the moon in Scorpio. Well, it's starting off in Scorpio, this is from the UK. It forms an opposition to Uranus in Taurus, a trine to Neptune in Pisces, and then a sextile to Pluto in Capricorn, before moving into Sagittarius, where it's going to form a square to Saturn in Pisces. Okay. So we also have Mercury forming a quincunx to Uranus in Taurus. So today there's big shifts. They come from diving deep and tuning in to dream big, but that leads to a slowing down and a need for pause. We're using both our personal mind and cosmic mind, higher mind as well. And they might not always be aligned with having the quincunx and the opposition with the moon. So yeah, energies, big energies, but they can be a bit all over. Slow down to check in and just see, sort of feel into it or feel into yourself before moving forward. Okay. To make sure that we're in alignment with ourselves. So let's do some cards and see what the cards want to tell us. So what do we want? Let's have some Sacred Symbol Oracle deck and Thoth. That's some Thoth. So let's see, what do we need to know? So what do we need to know for today? The 17th, Tuesday the 17th of October 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest? Oops, they didn't shuffle very well. Highest and greatest good. What do we need to know? Move my tea out the way. Okay, so let's see what we've got on the bottom. We've got the full moon. Okay, we've got home. And we've got past lives. Okay, so we've just come through the new moon solar eclipse, on our way to the full moon lunar eclipse, which will be in Taurus. Taurus is homebody. Taurus is home comforts. Taurus likes to feel comfortable in the home space. Interesting, this past lives card as well. That could be a moon up there as well. This full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, it's about completing something, bringing something to closure, and it's something within. So if you've been doing past life stuff, if you've been looking for home is where the heart is, this full moon lunar eclipse is bringing some sort of completion and closure and ending. I'm really excited about it. I feel like I've been working towards this for definitely the last 6 months. It's actually conjunct my North Node as well, so I have a sense of springboarding into what I'm here to do even more. Maybe possibly getting missing pieces to the puzzle of that, of what I'm evolving here to do. So anyway, that's the oracle cards for today. So yeah, what work are you doing between now and the full moon lunar eclipse? Where is your home? Where is your heart? Again, it's Taurus. It's another eclipse that's ruled by Venus. Okay, so that home being where the heart is, heart-centered energies, is very much a big play in this upcoming full moon. The past life stuff, we've just had the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, where the south node is currently, and it was only a couple of degrees away from the new moon solar eclipse. So it's like, what are you letting go of? What are you outgrown, outworn, that blocks you from being in your home, in your heart home, that is. Okay, so that may be some of the questions to be asking yourself. Let's do some tarot and see what the tarot wants to tell us. So what do we need to know for today? Tuesday the 17th of October 2023. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Well, what do we need to know? Feeling one more. Okay. So where do we find us? Four of Swords. Okay, truce. Lots going into the past. The Two of Swords. What's beneath us is the Hanged Man. Above us is the Princess of Discs. And we're going into the Five of Pentacles. The clarifiers. We've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the Star. And underneath, in the subconscious, we've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Pentacles. We've got the Lust card. We've got the Three of Pentacles. And we've got the Art card. And we've got the Magician. Okay, so once again, there's quite a bit going on out of sight in the subconscious, but it feels really positive, and good. Okay. So, where we find ourselves today, the Four of Swords. Truce, sorry, this is Jupiter in Libra. Okay, so truth is about taking a step back, a retreat, maybe a step back to consider things, definitely a step back for healing, and sort of maybe to be a step back and become the witness, the observer on the big energy changes and things going on at the moment. Okay, definitely don't get involved in it. I was saying with today's astrology that we, after sort of the big energies and everything going on, then we need to take a pause before we move forward. Okay, what's moving into the past is the Two of Swords. This is the moon in Libra. We've just had the moon in Libra. It's now in Scorpio. So we've moved on from that new moon solar eclipse energy. And we're diving deep beneath the surface. Okay, so Two of Swords, decisions to be made around direction forward, and we don't know which way to go yet. Or there's been confusion and we're needing to stop and pause. Okay, that pause is indicated more here because our foundation, what we're building everything on, is the Hanged Man. This is another card card of pause, suspended animation, looking at things from different perspectives before we move forward. It can also be a sacrifice, something lesser for a greater thing, letting go of a smaller thing, sacrificing something. We may feel quite comfortable and at home in it, but we need to let go so that something bigger can manifest in our lives. Okay, but it's not quite time yet. We've got the Princess of Discs here, the page, and she's pregnant and potent with new beginnings, new tangible beginnings, but the time's not quite right yet. And just like nature, you know, we can't force the birth, we can't make things happen before they're ready. So there's a sense of that suspended animation, relinquishing control and just allowing things to unfold in their own time, which can cause a bit of worry. We've got the Five of Discs here, the Five of Pentacles. This is Mercury in Taurus. Okay, Mercury doesn't like being in Taurus. Mercury is quicksilver, fast, brain going at 1 billion miles an hour, and finds Taurus very ploddy and slow, methodical. Mercury hasn't got time for that. Okay. It's a card of things not happening quick enough. You know, we don't like being put on pause. We don't like having to wait for everything to unfold in its own divine timing, because when we're in that state, it gives the mind time to think and tie itself up in knots and yeah, worry about things that you know, if it didn't have all that space and time, it wouldn't worry about it. But it's, yeah, when there's a pause, when there's a space, when there's a void, when we're waiting, the mind goes into overdrive and comes up with all sorts of scenarios of why things won't work out, how it's all going to unfold, making all the plans, and generally they're always wrong. So try not to get into that space. The clarifiers, the Queen of Swords here, fixed air, which is Aquarius energy, discernment, clarity, vision, future thinking, but with like a clear perspective. Okay, rather than the worry. You know, so if your brain's going to be working overtime, give it something positive to do. Okay, and by doing that, it brings clarity. The Sword of Truth, which allows us to sort of overcome any sort of worry and things like that. And this, I get a sense that this is what the pause is for, so we can stop and see a truth. Okay, which leads us to the Star. New beginnings, hope, opportunity, you know, wishing upon a star, new pathways opening, and it just feels really peaceful and loving, heart-centered. It's like sort of the colours of the card, the pink and the purpley blue. It's sort of third eye and heart energetics coming together, of creating just a beautiful new opening for us, even if at this time it's just in our imagination. What we think becomes our reality. So what's going on in the subconscious? Okay, so once again, we've got the worry, the Nine of Swords here. This is Mars in Gemini. It's called cruelty, and it's just how our mind runs riot with worry, with anxiety, keeping us awake at night, draining our energy, exhausting us. Okay, so we don't have the resilience sort of to go through difficult times in a positive way, if that makes sense. That sounds like a contraindication, but yeah, when we're in worry and we're fretting away our energy, it's not useful in any way, and it drains us of energy and resources. Okay, what we're worrying about is this 10 of Discs card. This is Mercury in Virgo. Mercury rules Virgo. It's about harvest, how our ideas manifest into harvest. It's about stability, security, creating the life we want. Okay, Mercury's much happier in Virgo than in Taurus. Oh, itchy nose. Okay, so we're worrying about how we're going to quit. We might have money worries and things like that. It's all very well pausing and, you know, resting and taking time out. But where's the money coming from? Type of thing. Okay. But sometimes the best things you can do to actually sort of find solutions to that type of thing is to do the pausing and not running out into any direction just for the sake of doing something. Actually stepping back and opening up your mind to allow spirit to talk to us and to help us find the right solution. The other thing I didn't say, but is on the table here, is there's a lot of healing to be done, and we're in a healing energy, and that's why we need to pause, because the Four of Swords coming out with the Star card for me is all about the healing. Okay, so we're taking a pause to do some healing. It could be past life healing. Okay, stuff coming up from that South Node, being very close to the new moon solar eclipse the other day. Okay, there could be decisions to be made, to-ing and fro-ing, the Two of Pentacles, that worrying again, contemplating, thinking about. Okay, the mind likes to occupy itself. This is Jupiter in Capricorn. How are we going to build? How are we going to expand this? How are we going to make it happen? Okay, how we're going to make it happen is connecting to our lust, our passion, our inner strength. Okay, that's the key. That's the coming home to where the heart is. Oh yeah, home is where the heart is. That's where our passion and our fire and our creativity lives. Okay, without connecting to this, we ain't going nowhere. Okay, and it involves bringing our mind, body and spirit into harmony. This is Mars in Capricorn. When we're in balance, we flow. It's life's easy. So that's on an inner level. We could be collaborating with others to build something bigger than ourselves. But either way, it's about working in harmony, either within ourselves, it could be within ourselves and with other people at the same time. Bringing us to temperance, art, balancing the opposing energies. In this card, art, it talks about the alchemical process of burning off the dross to find the gold within the philosopher's stone. That's our creativity, that's our magic. Okay, that turns us into the magician, the alchemist. Okay, with all of this within us, so we can manifest out into the world. So that's your message for today. Let's do a Art of the Sacred Wheel card here. all of those cards back up there. There. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. I know I'm onto something when I've got an itchy nose. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Oops. Let's just put this one back in from my reading this morning. Okay, let's see. What do we need to know for Tuesday, the 17th of October 2023? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Dreaming. Be open to receive a vision. What was I saying? This is why we're pausing. Okay, because we look until we get that vision, that passion, that spark of fire, that clarity, the Ace of Swords, the Strength card, until we get that spark within, we're just going to keep going round in circles. Okay, if the major motivation is what can I do to make money, we're going to keep going round in circles and keep getting overwhelmed and burnt out because we haven't got the creative fire burning and the love and that focus that will carry us through the difficult times. So pause and dream, and be open to receiving that vision. What is it? What is it that you're here to do? Where is home? What is home? What does home look like in the heart? So that's the reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's resonated for you. If it has, as always, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell wherever it is for notifications of when I'm releasing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day. Until tomorrow, thank you for watching. That is still on. I'm having one of these. Okay, just going to do it by hand.